The low-priced smartwatch section is choosing up momentum quickly, and some of the early gamers in the space have already hooked up their credentials. REM has been tough at work making an attempt to build an ecosystem of sorts, with a robust presence in a number of segments consisting of smartphones, audio products, and tablets. The trendy addition to the company's expansive portfolio of clever wearables is the REM Watch 3, which tries to strike a stability between fitness and health tracking, beneficial features, and affordability. Priced at 3,499 rupees in India, the REM Watch 3 is REM's modern, less expensive smartwatch, and hopes to carry the brand again into the spotlight as it competes in opposition to in a similar way priced merchandise from Noise, Firebolt, and Boat. With a large screen, Bluetooth calling, and health tracking features, is the REM Watch 3 the quality low-priced smartwatch you can buy proper now? Find out in this review. Bluetooth calling on the REM Watch 3 works with the smartwatch functioning as a hands-free speaker and microphone at its fee of 3,499 rupees. The REM Watch 3 goes up directly in opposition to the currently launched Noise ColorFit Pro 4, which has a comparable set of points and specifications. Although the REM Watch 3 has a 1.8-inch TFT LCD touchscreen which is a bit larger than that of the Noise smartwatch, it isn't always as sharp, with a resolution of 240 by 286 pixels. It is claimed to be as vibrant with the most brightness of 500 nits, though. The REM Watch 3 is accessible in two coloration options, black and gray, and the agency sent the latter to me for review. While the strap is gray, the aspects of the smartwatch are a glossy, reflective color of silver that appears as an alternative good, in my opinion. The front and again of the REM Watch 3 are black, and the 22mm straps can be removed and replaced with like-minded aftermarket options. There are thick borders around the REM Watch 3's screen, which provide it an incredibly dated look. You can decrease the visible effect of the borders by means of the use of a black background, but the relatively terrible black levels of the TFT LCD display screen mean that you may still be able to see the differences up close. The REM Watch 3 is IP68 rated for dust and water resistance. The proper aspect of the REM Watch 3 has the microphone along with the most important button which controls power and some navigation functions inside the interface. The left aspect has the speaker, which is used when putting or receiving calls on the smartwatch. The bottom of the gadget has contact points for charging, and optical sensors for heart rate and blood oxygen readings. The REM Watch 3 is IP68 rated for dust and water resistance, and weighs 40 grams with the covered strap. The system uses Bluetooth 5.3 for connectivity. The income package deal consists of a magnetic charging cable for the smartwatch. As with most cheap smartwatches, the REM Watch 3 has an easy-person interface with a constant set of apps made to operate its points and functionality. It is not viable to install or uninstall apps from this watch. The Bluetooth connection to your smartphone is used to synchronize health data and get hold of notifications, aside from the device's wrist-worn speakerphone functionality. Swiping left or proper cycles through the main apps on the REM Watch 3, including endeavor tracking, sleep tracking, heartbeat tracking, weather, and music controls. A swipe upwards from the backside lets you see notifications with a speedy preview of the text, and swiping down from the top suggests rapid toggles for brightness, energy-saving mode, settings, and more. Pressing the aspect button shows the full app menu in either grid or list format. The REM Watch 3 has a single button which controls energy and some navigation functions. There are apps for most key features that you would expect on a smartwatch, including a stopwatch, timer, alarms, digital camera shutter control, coronary heart rate and blood oxygen tracking, exercises and exercise records, and settings, amongst others. It's all pretty convenient to get admission to and get used to. The REM Link app handles the connection between the REM Watch 3 and your smartphone, and is available for each iOS and Android. The app gives a precise and organized view of fitness data accrued by means of the smartwatch. It also lets you personalize settings and different features on the watch, and change watch faces. You can select from REM's growing listing of watch faces, and have up to 4 faces saved on the watch concurrently to shortly swap between. You can also select which apps you choose to, or don't desire to, get hold of notifications from on the smartwatch, and create event reminders for the watch to notify you at the proper time and date. Waking the watch requires you to press the button or carry your wrist. Tapping the display in standby does nothing. If you have multiple REM merchandise such as earphones or IoT devices, the REM Link app serves as a common hub for all of them, which is pretty convenient. The connection with the smartwatch was once stable, and notification delivery used to be dependable for the duration of my review period. Affordable smartwatches regularly boast of many features and capabilities. However, the proper ride is not pretty what it claims to be. That said, I've observed that most units in this charge range, together with the REM Watch 3, do a first-rate job as some distance as displaying the time and notifications goes, thanks to the coloration display and ability to exchange watch faces. Up to 4 watch faces can be saved on the REM Watch 3 simultaneously, while greater can be downloaded. The use of the app Bluetooth calling used to be especially useful on the REM Watch 3, and I used to be able to use the system for short conversations in particularly quiet places such as my home or office. I discovered the dialer interface on this smartwatch a bit clunky, but you can define frequent contacts to make it less complicated to name humans you need to regularly. Receiving calls on the watch is easy, and labored besides any trouble. As for fitness and fitness tracking, I discovered the REM Watch 3 to be fairly off the mark. However, there aren't too many different options in this rate phase that are very accurate. The smartwatch measured 1,072 steps when I manually counted 1,000, comparable to the identically priced Noise ColorFit Pro 4 over longer distances. The distinction rose to around 85 greater steps per 1,000 as compared to the Apple Watch Series 7 with each unit sworn together. Distance measurements have been surprisingly under-recorded when in contrast to the Apple Watch, while calorie measurements have been over-recorded. Heart rate readings were additionally fairly inaccurate when moving, however matched what I'd get on the Apple Watch or a pulse oximeter when standing nonetheless or sitting down. Blood oxygen readings have been typically accurate, compared to the pulse oximeter. Sleep monitoring regarded excellent with regard to duration. Battery lifestyles on the REM Watch 3 matched the company's claims, with the gadget strolling for just beneath 7 days. My usage included ordinary exercise and health tracking, every so often taking calls on the smartwatch, and viewing the previews on notifications. This figure additionally suits what most low-cost smartwatches of this type are capable to deliver. The REM Watch 3 gives a lot for 3,499 rupees, including true looks, dependable connectivity, respectable battery life, and the large characteristic addition that sets it aside from its predecessors, Bluetooth calling. Fitness and undertaking tracking accuracy used to be less than ideal, but apart from that, this is a pretty well-equipped device for the price, and really worth considering if you choose a smartwatch. However, have a tight budget. That said, the Noise ColorFit Pro 4 is well worth considering as well, mainly for its sharper screen and better watch faces. It all comes down to brand and non-public preferences, but you will mostly get what you pay for, and a bit more, with the REM Watch 3, making it a worthwhile pick.